Hi, Serge. You asked me to show you the backside. Jesus, what a mess here. So this is it. It's an oiled coil, and I chopped off the backside, as you can see. I used this thick elastic band to center it in the magnet gap. You see, it's quite in the middle, and I cut away as much as possible. And maybe I could cut off a little bit more, but it's hard to see where the actual coil starts. I don't want to cut into the coil, of course, because then it's broken. And what else I changed is this. It's I hate this angle on the iPhone. It's like zoomed in always. It's like a foam board. This stuff. It's really stiff stuff. Usually it's pretty floppy, but if you wet it enough, then it gets really flexible, and then you can mold it in any shape. Then when it dries, it's hard again, pretty stiff, especially when you make this kind of shape. It becomes even stiffer. So it actually is working kind of at the moment. I think a mix of DML and a normal cone loudspeaker, I think. But since it's all so crudely made, it has some resonances here and there, of course. And I still have to add like 9 dB from 200 Hertz and down. But when you do, you get a frequency response of, let me see, well, something like this, which is quite funny because it's like full range. You can see distortion is high here, although it was much higher when you used a normal let me see, a normal Rubinoid, although this is not, it's not completely comparable because this volume is way lower, but you can see the let me see, yeah, well, you have to shift this distortion up to compare it a little bit, but then still the low end is way better in this version than in the original. And yeah, it also sounds quite funny. Because it plays full range. And you can imagine if you make it bigger, then it doesn't have to work as hard as it does now, of course. Because now it's like the surface area of a 12-inch or something in an open baffle. So you have to compensate for the open baffle as well. So this thing has to work really hard. But if you make it like twice as big, or maybe triple it, or whatever, I don't know, then you should be able to get some decent output, I think, without stressing it too much. But this is what it does. This is at my couch. You can hear some resonances from the incredible nice baffle, but
Mama said, lift your head from the sieve of your hands. Mama say, eventually this hurting will end. But the shockwaves on my bones will linger.
see, there's a lot of
like
crap
the ghost of
rattling
you
all over the place.
here in my bed. When I was lost, you thought me a beautiful find.
But this rattling and buzzing and
Sometimes I think
resonating stuff is actually something you can solve, of course, because a part of my baffle is some I don't know what it is, HPL board and foam board, and you know, so it's all, everything there on this piece of HPL is potentially something that can rattle. So it's just I think it can work, but it's badly done. Not sure who did this, but probably me. But yeah, it has quite a lot of a low end.
let's stay awake and listen to the dark.
The thing is, if I look up the resonance, then I'll try to fix it. But with this, all this loose shit, it's, you fix one thing and then you create another. So yeah, I know this could work now, so I might make a new frame tomorrow, a new HPL frame, and use the bigger metal bars, and maybe use crappier magnets, but because the last time I used these metal bars, the bigger ones, they yeah, they fucked me over. They bowed. It was yeah, they twisted. It wasn't good. Well, that's it for now, and well, let's play on.